Well, I just learned something new about Pete Delkus. He's our chief meteorologist, and he has never seen the Northern Lights.
I haven't. I have not.
That's a shame.
And I have spent, I don't know how much time in Montana, but it's in the summer and in the fall. And the Northern Lights, they can really happen at any time, but they're most visible in the fall because the nights are longer, the sky is darker. So typically it's, it's like this time of the year, until, let's say March or April. Those are usually the best time to see it. So have you seen any of these pictures this week? I mean, I've been watching this on the tweeter. Take a look at these pictures. We grabbed a couple of them. I mean, they are absolutely gorgeous. And these are the Northern Lights that people have seen really from the central part of the United States. It can happen here in Texas. It's very rare, but the Northern Lights have been seen in Texas, kind of just right above the horizon. But these pictures have been amazing, really across the central part of the United States and then north up, of course, into Canada. Just some gorgeous pictures. So as I was looking into that this week, I was like, gosh, that's just on my bucket list. I've never done that. But let's dim the lights here in the studio for just a second. I think that will help just a little bit and help you see and understand what causes the Northern Lights. So let's bring in the big ball of gas, right? I want to bring in the sun. So we have the sun in place, and we all know what takes place on the sun. Let me step out of the way here. We have these solar storms, and these solar storms send ions and electrons hurtling toward the Earth at 1 million miles per hour. Now let's bring in the Earth. Here we are. Most of these electrons, they bounce off our protective magnetic field, and when that takes place, some of them though, most of them bounce off. Some of them though are able to get through where the field is at its weakest, and that would be, of course, the North Pole and the South Pole. Think of it this way. These electrons that do make it through, they encounter oxygen and nitrogen in the atmosphere. And when they encounter oxygen or nitrogen in the atmosphere, watch what happens here. Let me step out of the way. These electrons, they excite the oxygen. I'm not making this up. They excite the oxygen and they give nitrogen atoms, look at this. They give these nitrogen atoms, they cause them to give off an energy in the form of light. You see how this is happening here over the Earth? So if you're fortunate enough to ever see this, I never have. I hope at some point I'm able to in the not too distant future. I've been told by my friends that called me up in Montana this week, they're like, Pete, it is just amazing. Hopefully one day we'll all be able to see that.